Okay. And then you?
I'm going to cast Banishment.
I'd probably be doing even worse right now if I was fighting the fire.
So, what's that one read?
That reads...
You have that one prepped and ready to roll?
I sit on it. You know I don't exchange mine except when I level up.
Yeah.
It reads...
If you have another 4th level slot, I would go ahead and cast a spell again. No.
You attempt to send one creature you can see within range to another plane of existence.
Get the 136
the target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target for a harmless demi-plane where the target's incapacitated.
Doesn't mean there's only one fight.
If target is native to a different plane of existence and you're on, the target is banished with a faint pop noise returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or to the nearest unoccupied space. Otherwise, the target doesn't return.
Okay.
And since it's banishment...
Oh, banishment. See, that's what
you should have done that first.
I should have done that a long time ago. I had it prepped and I was going to do it after I defeated the smaller one, but then I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. So, as you try to do that, what was it? If it's native to this plane, it doesn't do anything?
If it's native to this... No, if it's native to this plane, it banishes it for a minute. And it's incapacitated. If it's not native to this plane, then it sends it to the plane of existence that it lives on, or that it is native to, and it's there for 1 minute unless I end the spell. The spell ends before 1 minute has passed. If it doesn't end within that 1 minute, the target doesn't return.
Okay. So...
That's like the first thing we said.
You'll banish it, but it's going to come back after the 1 minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So you've got 1 minute to...
I can heal. That's kind of what I'm also thinking about doing myself.
Yeah. So you've got... We'll just kind of... Just in a quickness. So you did that.
And spiritual weapon will go away.
Yeah, spiritual weapon will dissipate. You can do whatever heals or whatever prep you want to do for 1 minute. And then it's going to come back.
Okay, so...
So that's 10...
That's 10 rounds?
Yeah. I'm not going to play it out.
No, I'm just saying that's 10 rounds of...
Yeah,
whatever
10 rounds of action.
So what, they getting through their stuff during that time, or how are you going to...
Yeah, well, I'm just going to say that basically it just ran through.
Yeah, he's going to expedite it so you get 10 actions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can do what you need to do for a minute's time.
So I'm first going to do my...
Can we press
second wind?
Doing that?
Yeah, go ahead. Well,
it's a D10.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
So I heal 13.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
Do it to it. Do it. Do it.
So that's gone.
All right, and I get advantage on all these, correct?
Yes.
Does the 17 hit it? Or no? Yeah, does the 17 hit it?
Yes.
All right, so I just need to re-roll one of these.
Cure wounds at 3.
Does a...
Re-roll them all because you get a crit.
Well, I guess I could.
So if I do a cure wounds
Which one?
at 3...
well,
he had advantage, so he rolled all his hits.
Yeah.
Instead of rolling twice, he just rolled once. Since they all hit, I was like, well, roll them again in case you get a crit.
Yeah. See if you get any crit.
Anyways, they were all hits.
14.
Okay.
So we're doing... I need one more D.
22.
Somewhere.
Plus 4 is 26.
I know I have one. D. Izzle.
But, excuse me.
Woo! Maybe I don't. Oh, well. Just roll a 3. Alright. 5, 9.
It's funny that you have the Imperial Walker shirt on, and he's...
10.
Yeah, no, he's doing the AT-AT deal.
Yeah.
10.
Like, I am the Imperial Walker.
30,
you are his inspiration.
30 points of damage.
30.
And he needs to make a dex
Apparently
saving
banishment
throw.
doesn't work. I thought since we're not on the elemental planes.
Well, we might be. We don't know. This whole
what's
tower,
this
we don't
for?
know where...
The way he
Because
explained
I
when
did
he was
hit
talking,
you
because he talked to
attack
me
of
outside the game
flurry
about
blows. I
what
get
he's
to
planning on
choose
doing it. That's why I thought it would
either
work, because we're not
dex,
necessarily
strength,
on that plane,
or,
unless this is
it
a
can't take
completely
reactions until
plane of
next turn.
existence that embodies all planes of
So
existence.
dex
what-
one
That's
knocks
the only
him
thing I can
prone.
think of.
The strength one moves him back 15 feet.
Okay, so you're trying to knock him
9,
prone.
I
10,
am.
11, 12, 12 and 4, 16.
No. So he is knocked down to the dirt.
Okay, and
That's what I'm gonna
since
do.
he's so large and made of rock, does he take damage from falling over?
Nope.
Like a marble statue or something like.
Yeah, now. But as he falls to the
That
ground, it does snap the rope.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Gonna
So
snap.
can I take that back then? Because I don't want him to snap the rope.
I mean,
I'm gonna
if you want to undo it, yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm good with that. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's something that heavy with your rope. He's made of rock. Yeah, that. Falling under his own weight, he's, nah.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I'd rather not have to. Like,
Yeah.
I want him to still have the
Retcon.
discipline. Yeah.
For the win. Nah, I don't mind that. That's fine. If you want to retcon that, just, did you want to push him back, or?
That would be a strength save, and he's got good strength.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, if you push him back, he has 0 speed while restrained.
Mm-hmm.
So he might be out of your.
So that would push him back. He can't move towards you.
Okay, well, it's a strength save.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, if it doesn't, you're staying. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be a 19. Yeah. But I mean, it didn't use any key to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I already used the key for
The flurry of blows. Okay. I was gonna say, because if it did fail, then you push him back. He has no movement. He can't get to you.
So if I would have casted haste first on myself, and then
Is haste a concentration?
never mind, I just answered my own question.
Yep.
Because that would be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be
Two
nice.
wizards.
So, that would be the water mob, right? Mob 2?
No, that's fire.
Okay, so.
You're done.
Yes.
A hasted T-Rex.
It's fire.
Can you imagine that?
That would be. Now, if you had somebody else do it,
Yeah.
yeah. Lightning fast T-Rex getting all that extra action.
Double movement speed, so it would be 100 feet of movement.
Good lord.
I'm as fast as you as a T-Rex.
All right, fire elemental coming up. It's gonna touch you. It's gonna touch you.
He's got a really long stride.
First one's a miss. Second one will hit, and that is 7 points of fire. DiMaggio.
And you're still on fire. And it's your turn.
Yep. Your
I can't
turn.
put it out. My short arms.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
Well, you can stop, drop, and roll.
2 more fire.
So you're down to 50.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say that you can't like
See-
take your action to do it, but I think you can like stomp and like whip your tail around to kind of blow
I
it out.
whip my
if you
tail back and forth.
want. I whip my tail back and forth. Yeah, no. I'd say you'd be able to like whip your tail around and shake enough to be able to put it out, but
It's good to know. I would like to bite him.
I'd like to nibble on this fire, motherfucker.
26.
That'll hit him.
Shit.
22.
22. 32, 35 plus 7, 42.
42. All right.
How is this guy not fucking dead?
I don't know.
What do you say, 42?
Yeah.
One thing I did want to add to George is I want to cast
That was
Bless
a good round.
right
Yeah.
around the time where it's going to come back.
Right before?
Like
Okay,
literally right before he
Yeah,
comes back,
you'd
so
be
I
able
get
to-
it for that.
It would use, so for one round you would have Bless without,
Yeah,
and then he comes back.
that's what. Yeah, that's kind of what my
So,
thought
yeah.
would be. So I wanted to
you'd
have
have
that.
one round of having Bless up first.
That might be the
then
Yeah,
he comes
so I
back.
would get it on. So I'd have the one notch on it, but I still get it for 10 the other 9.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
next turn will be like
In terms of
round
like how
2.
much damage is
gotcha.
done.
Okay, I can do
Fire,
that.
Eric. Or you already did
I just
yours.
went, yeah.
it's the
Earth elemental.
It would be funny if you did it to me and I still had my monk abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
A ninja T-Rex.
Disadvantage. Nope. Because you're what, 20 AC?
Mm-hmm.
Squat.
All right, back to mob 1.
Which is
Then it'll
the
pop
elemental will
back in.
come
Yep.
back in.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I have blessed pop, by the
It
way.
has summoning
Yes.
sickness.
Yes.
I know these things.
It's summoned, and it's tired.
Unless you give it haste.
I cast Achroma's everything on it. What?
Yo, mama.
Hang on. Taking swing at you. 1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use a superiority die on the miss. So I roll a D8 with that. There it is. So I roll a D8 with that, and I get a free attack with it. So it's this.
And it'd be 16 water damage.
Okay, and then by the way, the white die is my part of the bless that I get because
Okay.
I get the plus. I get
On
a
the
D4
attack,
on
yeah.
attacks and saves.
Saves.
So it's a 14
Okay, yeah.
plus 10
On the...
on the attack, so it's 24. The
Okay.
damage is
roll me...
Some
Actually,
beautiful
since you
mean
got
birds.
hit. Oh, wait, you're doing this on the miss?
I'm doing this on the miss.
Okay. So...
'Cause you said miss then hit. You said 1 miss,
Well,
1
it's
hit.
miss and a
Yeah,
hit.
but yeah.
So, yeah.
But I can roll the concentration afterwards if you
Yeah,
want.
so you'll do your attack, roll for con, and
Okay.
then you'll get hit.
So the attack is 8,
I got
10,
my shit in my
16,
head, didn't I?
22.
Okay.
That's
I do
the
it every
attack.
couple months. I don't
And
like paying
then
for
now I
haircuts.
do I get the save? I get the
I'll pay a
save
lot
with
for
the
haircuts.
bless
Yeah.
on the
Do you
concentration,
get your
right?
beard
Or
trimmed
not?
at the barber?
Yeah.
No.
Do they do it? I've
Okay,
never
what
had
is
my beard
so? What's the
trimmed
concentration I have to do
professionally.
again?
I always
It's
kinda
just a,
fuck around or
con
just
save.
let it grow.
The guy
Oh, a
looks is
Constitution
awesome.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
It's
get
done
so
on Fifth
even though
Street.
it's a save, I don't get the plus
It's
the
called Beards
D4
and
die
Beers.
with
You
it.
don't get a
Yeah,
beer,
no.
and
Not
you get a haircut
on
and a beard
the
trim.
con save.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's freaking cool.
Because this is to determine if you keep it up.
Beards and beers.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name's
7 or 18.
You
gotta make an
double
appointment.
check that.
I think I will.
You said 18?
Yeah. Because I rolled an 11 and I have a 7 on my
It's worth it.
con save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go and get
no,
it.
you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
because
You'll
whenever I
save.
try to trim it myself,
But I can look
I
at
usually
that
fuck it up
while.
and then
Wait,
it
it's my
just
turn.
shows
Yes,
off.
right.
Yeah.
He's really
So,
good.
okay, so I'll just do that while you're doing that. So we're gonna roll the attack
but
first. So
realistically,
it's
it only takes me like
28
3 months
on
to
the
grow
attack.
beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I get this and the divine strike and booming blade.
I want to say it's like 15, 20 bucks. I don't know.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
So I've got
It might not even be that much.
15, 20,
For the beard
27,
trim.
33 on that one.
Okay.
And then as my bonus
And
action.
that will finish off the water elemental.
Oh, awesome.
How is his water element?
I know the fire elemental is taking way more damage and still alive.
Now on the do I
think he
am
just
I still
doubled
gonna
his
take?
HP because
You didn't tell me
I
what I
did
took on
mine.
the hit though.
It's like, oh yeah, if you're
Oh,
gonna do that, I'm
16.
gonna just
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
poke
Yeah, so you
everybody
still
up.
get hit that. 16.
Yeah, I was wondering on that.
It's
I'm
a
like, wait,
super
I didn't
duper
take it.
fire
No, he hit
elemental.
me.
Yeah.
So
It's a
Yeah.
Super Saiyan fire elemental.
okay,
Are these greater elementals?
No, these are just straight up elemental.
they're regular. Yeah. I think they're trying to figure out how I beat mine so fast, but I don't know.
No magical teeth on the T-Rex?
Is it doing damage?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have a magical sword, and it had since they're elementals, they're
Magical
resistance.
Yeah, my punches count as magic.
That's why it's taking so because it's
Non-magical
resistant.
T-Rex
It's
teeth.
cutting in half.
So is it resistant or is it not doing anything?
Yeah, it's resistant.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Resistance
all the
on
damage you're doing is
non-magical.
halved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your teeth aren't
Still a
magical.
ton.
You're a magical creature,
Yeah.
but your
I figured
attacks aren't
that. I
magical.
figured that was why.
Yeah.
I was just curious because I was like, I'm torn that.
Well,
shit.
everything I'm
I
doing
thought
is
it was
normal,
something
yeah.
due to the damage type because like
resistant to the damage type
Yeah.
of non-magical weapons.
No, I meant
But
as
it's
far
not a
as like
double
piercing
resistant,
or
yeah.
whatever because
Oh yeah,
But it's
yeah.
not a weapon.
It just happens to be that it's resistant to all forms of damage that are from non-magical sources.
Oh, not magical
Yeah.
sources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bludgeon,
They say
slash,
weapons, but
pierce,
it's
all
it's
that.
sources is how it's referred to.
But if you had a bucket of water, you'd probably hurt the fuck out of him.
I already peed on it.
I have a
Tickled on it?
try to get me
Wait,
over
so
to
is,
I got
different.
create water.
if I peed on it in T-Rex form,
Wait a minute. How the fuck, if he poured water on that, would that put the fire out? But if I'm freaking, like, throwing a battery into a fucking water, it doesn't do anything.
Correct.
take it up
That
with
is
wizards.
so weird.
That's not a George thing. That's a wizard
That's
thing.
so weird.
Yeah. I'm just going off of what's right here.
That is so weird.
You need to rethink your life, son.
No,
Yeah.
I just need to rethink how I did my elemental
Like
attacks.
thunder against the earth elemental.
Would a
be-
shot would
It's super effective.
exactly. But that's the thing. Lightning
Nice.
to water works. Thunder to earth
I got
works.
that one.
Yeah.
Water to fire works. Why did the lightning not do anything? I mean, I only
Because
had
it's
the
not very
one.
effective.
Yeah. But other things like cold and ice would really
Can
fuck
we
up
just
water.
go on?
I had
Can we-
one
can we
level
move on
4
from
ice
here?
storm,
Yeah.
but I just
So,
I didn't know how to
Mark.
Yes, go.
All right,
Yeah.
flurry of blow.
Punchity punches.
The only thing is the only ice that I have sleep storm, but that doesn't do cold damage. Ice storm does, but it's my level 4. I use I use one to heal him and then the banish on the other one, so I
That's-
didn't have it anymore.
2 hits, so I'm gonna reroll
So it's kind of like,
everything.
So does each elemental type have
Ooh,
one
ooh,
elemental
2
type
crits.
that they're
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
Okay, so double
Bum, bum,
dice and your extra D8 from the orc thing.
Yep. So,
So, yeah,
hold
you
on, let me
added
add.
die
No,
for it.
hold on. So that's 4 hits, 2 of which were crits.
So it's going to be,
6 dice right there.
Mhm.
well, so it's going to be, what, a D8 for each, so 2 D8 for each punch.
And then
Well,
you get
for the
So 6 D8s plus 2 more D8s for your orcish thing?
yeah,
no,
one for
no,
each
hold on,
attack.
hold on. We're adding this up wrong. So 2 of them were normal hits. That's
2 D8s.
2d8.
Yeah.
2 of them were crits, so that's another
4 more
48. So
Yeah.
it's 6 plus 1 more, so it's 78.
Plus 1 more? Or is
You
it-
critted twice, so
Yeah.
you get 2 additional die.
Yeah,
on
Isn't
each
it
of the
per
crits.
attack you get an extra D8?
No.
You had 2 crits?
Oh, yeah. So actually 8.
It is
8.
8 d8s.
Like I said a second ago.
Hey,
Math is
hey.
hard. Yeah, no, 8 D8s.
He's an orc.
Plus, what, 4 times your dex mod or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
the
it'd be
attack,
20
so.
on top of whatever I get. So everybody's Silencio.
Mark.
Oh, we're just gonna call it that.
He's just
The
like
bonus alone was enough to finish it.
Okay.
But what did you do on the dice? So you did 20 plus, what did you roll?
Well, I didn't even get to finish rolling.
I will do the rolls. I want
Alright.
to see.
I want to know what this does.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna.
You're gonna
keep
make
running
the
until
elemental.
this-
Just turns making the sand. There's a burst of sand. He's like,
That was dirty.
I got it in my mouth.
Sorry, we can't help right now, Eric.
One.
I said sorry, we can't help right now.
I'm not sweating it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a pretty good use of a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
What spell is mine? Ah, sweet.
59 total.
Woo!
Yeah. Barrage of blows. It does 59 damage. So you're just punching away at it.
No, I hurricane kicked right through that bitch.
You're just gonna hurricane kick. Okay.
Yeah.
So you jump
Yeah.
up and you're just spinning around midair and hitting it so hard, and it bursts into sand and just all over the place.
And then you get sand in your mouth.
Here, I'll do it again for you. Soundboard. All right.
It sounds so like slobbery and spitty. Oh,
Although if I had to be honest, if it was an orc, it'd be more like.
Akumas.
No, not Akuma's. That's E Honda. When he
Oh,
does
yeah, the headbutt,
Yeah.
flying headbutt. Yeah. All right, so water's gone, earth
Right.
is gone.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke. I'll be back. Anybody want drinks? Hold on. Beers.
Actually, I wouldn't mind taking a beer.
Yeah.
I
I'll get
would
them on the
take
return
one
trip.
sub.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
fine. No rush. All right, so got the fire elemental.
Can we try to move to his plane?
I mean, try
Because
if
I
you
think I
want.
might do that.
Okay.
on my turn.
Okay, so
Because I actually have a create destroy water spell. He's allowed me to just cast it and let it just fall on something. That's how I use my breath weapon a lot of times. Is I'll drop it on like a mob. They'll be wet, so then it'll conduct with the metal that usually the armor is. That's one of my favorite openers. Is cast create or destroy water, create the water, and then use my action surge, use my breath weapon. I was going to do that, but they were already water, so I thought it would work. Apparently, it doesn't.
31 fire damage.
That's it?
From 2 attacks. Well, he critted on you. It was a lot of flame, a lot of fire, a lot of no. And then your turn. Take another 8, and then your turn.
The banish
26.
Anything but
2
healing?
hits.
I'm just curious. But did I play that right? Did I play that well?
Worked out.
Fuck off, dude.
Ooh.
That was real shit. 17.
Alright.
So round it up, that'd be half. Ew.
That was real bad. I rolled like
I saw a 1, a
2
2,
ones and 2. I rolled the same thing. Both.
a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2.
No, it was a little more on the other one, but it was like really bad. None of them were any good.
So my turn now? Because he just went.
Yes.
I want to try to move through one of the walls and see what happens, or see if there's a way I can get out of here.
Okay.
And see. So I guess I'm gonna go through this wall, like try to walk through the because
Okay.
I see the mist. It's the same thing that we walked
Yeah.
through. So I wanted to try to walk through here.
Okay. So basically, you go walking through that one, and you come out the other end.
Okay. Then can I just second time try walking this way?
Yep. So
Okay.
you'll go through that wall, and you'll pop up on the other wall there.
Okay. And I want to look up to see if there's anything there.
No, it's kind of like a dome.
Okay.
Like everything is encompassing.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing I can get.
Yeah. Now you're in a little pocket dimension of just like covered dome smoke.
Okay. Well.
It's kind of reminiscent of the dome of black smoke that you guys.
Are you talking about the one with the old man?
Gillum. Yeah, inside the orb with Gillum, the old man.
Oh, jeez.
So it's kind of reminiscent. Like you kind of get the same feel from this that you do from Gillum's pocket dimension.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Assuming Mark's not going to be doing anything. Elemental. Miss. That'll hit for 7 fire damage. And then your turn starts and another 9. So 16 fire damage altogether.
Right.
And then your turn.
So I take 5 to myself as I transform back into a hobgoblin.
Okay. Hobgoblin.
Oh, that's not what I...
But you do not come up next to him. You pop back there when you come through.
Okay.
So you got some space between you and him.
Hold on, I
This is
gotta...
gonna get ugly. We're pulling for you. All right.
So, quick question, because I don't know if I've kept track of this. How many dawns have we been in this? I got a wand of magic missiles, and I'm trying to find out how many charges it would recharge.
It'd be fully charged at this point.
Would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Yeah, at
also
this
never
point-
used it until we gave it to you.
Yeah.
By the way, so it never would have been used.
Since we've been in here, it's a pocket temporal zone, so time is kind of wonky. But like some of this stuff, you guys have been able to do enough long rests that I would say it would be fully charged at this point.
Okay, that's what I was just curious about.
Yeah.
In which case, I would like to use...
Dump all but one.
Yes.
Do it.
Because he can do that. Just use the one and dump all but one.
Mm-hmm. So the first charge will give him 3. Each additional charge will give him 1 more D4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If he uses all of them, it destroys the wand. But if he uses all but
Right,
one,
so that'd be 6th level, because I have 7...
it has 7 charges.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll give you 3, and they're using all but one.
Yeah.
So it'll give you 8 d4s.
Cool.
Because it's an auto hit. There's
Yep.
no.
Yeah, there's no. It's just.
I got some d4s if you want.
4, 7, 10. That's 4. 13, 15.
19, 21.
Yep.
Oh.
27.
Nice.
So it just.
Because that's a magic weapon, so it would take full damage.
Well,
Mhm.
plus magic.
Yeah.
Yep. Magical sources. All right.
That's why my breath weapon also didn't do extra, because it was a natural, not a magical. I didn't
Well,
do
it
technically.
did elemental damage, so they still take full from just elemental damage. They're just not susceptible to elemental damage.
Gotcha. So if I were to do,
If you did ice to it, it would affect water.
yeah, but I thought lightning would too, since apparently thunder and
Yeah, now.
would have worked on earth and fire, water.
And only
so-
certain elementals are susceptible to things. Not all of them have vulnerabilities.
Well, see that. Well, I'm fine
So,
with that. It's just
yeah.
I was assuming,
Actually,
but yeah,
The only elemental that has a vulnerability is Earth.
and it's the thunder, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
None of the others have any vulnerabilities.
but the logic that you were saying is if you pour water on fire, it would go out.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
Water would do, extra damage to fire. Thunder does extra damage to Earth.
Well, the water wouldn't
Ice
have done
does
any.
extra.
I didn't
would
have
say
any water damage spells. I just had to create water that I was going to dump on it if I could have gotten in there.
Yeah.
I would have just dumped it on it and been like, ah!
Yeah, but no. So we'll go ahead and start with you two. And we'll get Mark as he comes back. So as you guys destroy the elementals in front of you, you start to see like right before they die, at least you two do, because you can kind of see that, your elementals are a little bit transparent, fire and water. So you actually see an elemental core, like a little, gem, glows right as they die, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, I'll
And
walk
it's just
over and
kind
pick it
of
up.
like pulsating with like elemental energy from that.
Okay,
From that.
well, I'll walk over and pick mine up.
Okay. So you get that. You get the same thing. You see a little like fire core that drops to the ground. And it's just pulsing with like, you can kind of see a flame inside, kind of pulsing with energy. You can see like water pulsing inside the little gem. And then Mark has like one that has like twisting sand inside. So those drop to the ground. As that happens, you see the mirror, like you start to see in the middle of the room, like the formation, starts to form at the bottom. You see like the mirror frame of the mirror that you guys walk through. It kind of forms, and then it kind of goes up and then hooks because the top is kind of curved. You see it, and it's just the arch. There's nothing in the body of it. No pain, no like black smoke or anything.
Okay.
But once it actually materializes all the way and then it touches at the top arc, once it does that, Eric, you see an image start to manifest inside the frame of where the mirror is. The image that forms, the image that manifests in there, is a figure. It's you see kind of a dark, shadowy figure that is torturing somebody. They're slicing.
Does it look like a dwarf?
No. It is actually, you notice this dark, shadowy figure is torturing somebody, and they're in front of it. You can kind of see like their legs and arms, and they're tied to a chair. As you see the shadowy form kind of step to the side, you see that the one that's being tortured is your father.
Oh shit. So,
in the background, you can kind of see what looks to be like some mages in red robes. The shadowy figure just has like, just all black.
Was it the cultists we saw when we were fighting in the...
They kind of look reminiscent. You can kind of tell that they're some cultists mixed in, but some of them are just mages like in red robes.
Red robes, okay.
Yeah. You can kind of see a couple of them standing in the background. And then the shadowy figure is just like torturing the shit out of your father. Roll me a perception.
That's high. 19.
Nice. So, as you're watching this shadowy figure, ooh. So, as you're watching this shadowy figure is torturing your father, for a second there, you actually your father's just kind of out of it, and he's just like drowsy. He's bleeding all over the place. But for like a split second, like you see that he looks up, and it's almost like he sees you. Like he's just kind of out of it, and you see him look up, and he's drowsy. He's probably low on blood. Looks like he's been beat pretty badly, and just like for a split second, it's like he almost looks and sees you through the mirror, and then he just kind of goes back into his drowsy state. But yeah, so you see that's kind of what's going on. With that roll as well. So you can kind of see that your father is, because wasn't he like the shaman?
He was like the head, basically the academy for the tribe or whatever.
So you can kind of see that he's like in blood drawing like little symbols and different things on like the chair, and like the blood is dripping off his finger. Like he draws some symbols. And with all the time that you spent in the academy, trying to learn different stuff, you can kind of find out, you kind of figure that he is like giving you a message. What it is, you can't really tell because it's kind of garbled and smeared in the blood and everything.
Okay, if I were to, shit. Yeah, I'll
Okay, you forgot to put the beers in the fridge.
Duncan put them over there.
Yeah. All right, so
It don't matter. I mean, if they're warm, just give me the warm ones.
yeah, that's the warm one.
Yeah.
You pass that on there. I figure you wouldn't mind the black and
No,
cream.
that'd be fine.
Actually,
I was drinking the warm one. Duncan
That
was
is
over
incredible.
here.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
have I tried that? Was I over here when I tried that one time?
Which one was that one? Which one was that one?
That's one of his
The
Wellers.
Weller.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't tried the Weller. No.
No, the Weller's really good.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ritual cast it. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
As soon as this one.
Actually, I picked that up when I did my Magic Initiate.
Nice.
I'm actually curious on what new things they're
Alright.
doing with the new book.
So, I guess we're each getting some kind of vision now.
Yeah. So when you kill the elemental, just before like it dissipated, you can kind of see this glow inside of it, and then as it dissipated, yours turned into like sand. You can kind of see like a elemental gem that fell to the
Is
ground.
it a twist time?
Yes.
You gave me the damn.
On
I didn't
camera.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No,
But no.
I just figured he's handing me a bottle opener. It's got
Well,
to be one.
I figured it would be a whatever. So,
It's all good.
what do I see?
So as the elemental like disperses, it turns into sand and falls.
Uh-huh.
The like elemental core fell to the ground as well, and it's pulsating with elemental energy, and you can kind of see sand inside, like twisting and turning and everything. So,
I put it in my butt.
he's like,
I keep,
Breathe.
like,
Inhale.
You'll have too much experience with that.
oh,
It sounds like Yoda
depends
eating.
on where you've worked.
It sounds like the baby Yoda eating the eggs.
Oh my god.
Going up his butt.
Oh god. But yeah, so you see that core drop to the ground. You can see like the sand twisting inside. As you're standing there in the middle of the room, you see the manifestation of that mirror. Like you see the frame start at the bottom, and then it comes up. It starts across the
is
bottom.
it made out of sand?
No. It just like just energy kind of materializes it, and it meets at the top, and then he is seeing a image of a dark, shadowy figure that is torturing his father. And you said you did comprehend languages? Okay, so you kind of figure it's garbled, but what you end up getting is, you've studied all kinds of, like, forbidden tomes and different things. Mm-hmm. So what your father was doing is he was writing from different languages, different letters, and you get the word Thay. Oh. Just Thay.
That's a country.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Red Wizards of Thay.
Mm-hmm.
It's coincidentally run by the Red Wizards.
Yep. But that's what you get from it. It's a couple of, like, he was in his blood on the, like, table, on the chair leg that he's tied to. You see him write Thay. And it's, like, different letters from different languages. So, unless you've read, a bunch of the different stuff that was in that library that you all had in that academy, you probably wouldn't pick that up. Mark, you, in that, in the mirror that manifested, you start seeing a similar image. You start seeing a shadowy figure that's torturing a hobgoblin. Mm-hmm. And you see that this hobgoblin is writing something on the leg. You're not able to discern what it is. But the shadowy figure's kind of like blocking the person at first and like torturing them, stabbing them, slicing them, breaking fingers, doing all kinds of stuff, hitting them. And then as he steps aside, you see it's a hobgoblin. And in the back, you can see some mages, casters in red robes. Mm-hmm. As the shadowy figure steps aside, you can see exactly who it is, and it's the one that you're after.
Yeah, the elf.
That
so
killed
he has a connection to the shadowy figure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it's him, and he's doing work. He's in there just
Your
torturing the
to
shit out of his
your father.
hobgoblin.
His is the
but you
wizard
can tell
doing the torturing.
the casters in the background are wearing, just red robes and everything, and you can just see that he's in there just doing work. So, yeah.
Okay, so the hobgoblin was writing something, right? Or,
yeah.
Can I attempt to at least copy what he's writing?
Yeah. If you want to like take out like some tool, writing tool and some paper and stuff, because you're able to do that with the monks and everything. You're actually able to discern. So you're able to give me a intelligence check.
Well, okay. We can do that.
Yeah. Or what would be
monks or wisdom?
Now give me a dex check. I'll do a dex check because you're just copying an image that you see in
as
front of you. You're
fast
not
as
trying
you
to
can.
comprehend it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just
not
trying to
trying
pick
to
up
understand
what he's
it.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Crit fail.
Crit fail?
Crit fail.
Give me a perception check as well.
Okay.
Yeah, reroll a perception.
Crit.
Nice. Yeah, no. So, you're picking up on what he's writing, what he's drawing.
See what you rolled?
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck that die.
Too bad it
Nah, man, throw that shit away.
Guy
He
is
can't
like-
have access to that. He rolled a critical.
Hey, why don't we each roll and see how good we are with it?
No, I'd pass.
He's like, nah. It rolled a 1 for him, and then rolled a 20 for the other one. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
The die just rolls across. He's like, yes, master. Yes.
I don't want any part of that. He wrote it, and like,
So-
my guys point at it, like, look at this number 20.
Like, you notice that he's drawing something on the leg. So you take out, some utensils and you start, like, trying to copy it real quick. It's kind of... The image doesn't last long enough for you really to be able to get a good sense of it. But, I mean, you get a little bit. You get a general... Like, if I just picked up a pen and paper, tried to write Chinese real quick, like, I'd be able to get, like, part of it, but not a discernible good amount.
I get you.
Yeah. So as that happens, then that's pretty much the image that you get is that. And then the image just continues to show, the dark shadow. What was he? What was the name of that guy again? I can't remember what you had him named.
Fuck, I don't know. It's been so
Zerial or Zirak or
Cereal? Like Trix? Cocoa Puffs?
Varric. No?
Yeah, Varric No House.
Varric No House. There he is. I got him still over here. I was like, I know I've got it somewhere.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Yeah. But yeah, you pick up that Varric is the one that's torturing this dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Give me a history or insight, whichever one you have better on.
Let's see. Well, insight, I get +5 on that.
Yeah, do that.
15.
15. Okay. With that, you kind of have enough knowledge that you've heard of. You guys have come across different mages and casters from different, elemental types and everything. But you get you discern that you can kind of tell. You're like, okay, those are red wizards or something.
Mm-hmm.
That they're in Thay or not, you don't pick up that part of it, but you do pick up that they're red robed. Pretty powerful, like mages and sorcerers and all that kind of deal. So you do pick up on that, not on the writings, but you do notice that, because you're trying to take in the whole room, and you notice you're like, that's very. What can I take in to figure out where the hell this guy is at? So yeah, so you pick up right away. It's Varric, and he's looking like he's enjoying himself, just torturing this hobgoblin, just slicing him up and
What an asshole.
all that kind of deal.
What a dickhole.
So that's yours, Adam. On yours, so you see the same thing. The frame manifests, and the image that comes up in yours is a blue dragonkin that's turned around backwards for a second, and for like a second he's sitting there, and he's not really doing anything right away. And you're just looking, but then he reacts and turns around. And as he turns around, you see that it's your dad. It's your father. As he's standing there,
What's up?
Love daddy issues here.
he actually turns and steps through the mirror frame.
Oh, shit.
So he's
This shit
actually
just got
standing
real.
there in front of you.
So the leader of the Red Wizards
And
is
so-
Zastam.
He steps through, and he's standing there.
Okay.
Really powerful.
And he's like, yeah, parent never forgets what their kid looks like. Never forgets that feel. And he actually comes up and hugs you. He's there.
Okay.
He actually gives you a hug for a second. So
I'm just bewildered, confused at what's going on, and I'm just like,
He gets a little chub.
no, I haven't seen your mom
give,
yet. So.
give me a constitution check, see if you cry. Like a bitch. Actually, yeah, give me a con check.
22.
Yes.
Not high enough. This is pretty like just
The highest I would have been able to roll for a con is a 23, so I was one off of it.
Yeah. Now this is like one of those kind of reactions where like you can't control it. Like you just you don't know what's going on, but like your character is just like getting this odd feeling.
And now you're a water dragonborn.
They can still beat your ass.
Probably not.
But no, so
T-Rex, bitch.
Yeah. You would be
I'd ride the
classified as
Rex.
you would be classified as smaller than medium.
oh man. So he's there.
So
He gives you a hug. He says he's been waiting for this chance to get to see you.
I'm just gonna say I have so many questions. I don't know really where to start.
What is your favorite color?
He tells you that he doesn't have much time. This
we all have
was
small
a
penises?
one-moment opportunity that he was given by the curse that has been handed down to you from him and the adventures and things that he's been on. He doesn't have much time. The only thing that he is going to be able to do is, tell you one thing. Hopefully you've talked with your brother.
Yes, I have, and he's actually no longer with us.
Sorry to hear. Your brother was very strong, very capable.
And evil.
From the fact that you've got
Very bad
our
road.
family sword, it looks like he got across exactly what I wanted. So, all I can do is tell you that I'm proud of you. And keep going. I know you have the curse upon you. That's my mistake. Nothing I can do to fix that.
Can I ask just one question then?
Go.
Why me?
Like directly after it?
What makes me so special?
But it's good after. Like,
Unfortunately, I can't answer that.
Casca,
But-
no? Since you can't answer that one, can I squeeze another question in there?
Um, so, as you start,
Yes.
you know, he's like, you know, I can't really answer that. You'll find out the truth. I can't answer that. But as you're trying to ask the second question, he starts to fade.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and ask your second question. And
Why did you raise me to be as honorable and noble as you raised me, but you're involved in this torture?
So.
It's like those 100-sided die. The sides are
as
really
you
too
ask
small.
that, he
for it
starts to dissipate, and shit, where did I put that? There's a name, and I'll give you that name.
Okay.
But as he dissipates, he dissipates and fades out. He gives you a name, and I'll give you the name here in a little bit.
Okay.
He gives you a name, and that's all that he can give you. When he dissipates, his armor drops to the ground.
Okay.
He gets armor, all he gets is a shiny rock.
I got a shiny rock
Actually,
too!
that is the butt plug of the Magi.
Actually,
The anal orb.
let me see. I think Eric roll me a D4. What do you think? 3.
This is what chart you're pulling from.
No. I've already.
Okay.
No, we already rolled them, and we had them.
Oh, he
In
wants
our
all that
inventory.
shit back.
From the dragons. You remember the dragons? The cave that we stole all his shit from?
Alright,
And
so.
he took it all back because he's an asshole.
Delusion spell.
The image in the mirror that's in front of you, as it dissipates, like it starts to fade out, you actually see a. Woo!
That would be nice on camera.
You'll see a robe falls out of the mirror.
Okay.
So, yeah, you've got a robe.
I would like to spend the next few minutes
Examining it?
identifying this with the identify spell.
Okay. You identify that it is a robe of butt plugs.
I
Now,
think a theme here.
you.
He's quite anal about what he's giving you.
Yeah, that's shitty, man. Come on, fam.
Is your team losing?
No, I'm on my.
Oh.
I haven't watched football all day, dude. My team got their
Alright,
ass kicked in soccer today, though.
Roll me a percentile real quick.
58.
58. Okay.
Who's your team? West Ham?
West Ham?
Yeah.
No, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Aston Villa beat us today.
A lot of people left Arsenal. Left Arsenal fandom.
I was considering it, but I don't switch.
Who's Loki's team? Is like Chelsea or something?
I think so.
Yeah, something. I forget.
That wouldn't be surprising.
Well, since you just said it, maybe he's watching and he'll comment on it.
Yeah, it might be. Loki, you there? What's your soccer team?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I'm trying to.
Robe of Stars.
That's one of the things that I had, anyways.
Was it one of the things you had?
Yeah, that's what my carpet was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a Robe of the Magi.
No, it was the Staff of the Magi.
There was a Staff of the Magi and Robe of Stars.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one with all the magic missile shit.
Yeah.
But
Yep,
but
so you
remember
get Robe of Stars.
the things you have are what they really are. What we saw them was the illusion. This is the real thing.
No.
But yeah.
I know, but I was just saying
Yeah.
that's
No, I
cool
knew you had that. There was something Magi. I thought it was a Robe
Yeah,
of the Magi.
Staff
of the Magi. Yeah.
Staff of the Magi, and then yeah. So you get a Robe of Stars.
Sweet.
For you, Mark.
Yeah.
So.
A Vorpal table leg.
Not
I know. I kind of read one of these. These are pretty sweet.
So, as yours dissipates, what I was gonna do.
Oh, it's got one magic missile.
You're wearing an amulet, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, black ice. What is that? What is that giving you?
charge.
What magical items do you have? I didn't think you had that many.
No, he's got more than anybody, other than Vincent. But Vincent only had like 4. I thought he had a
Well, it's
bunch.
got the.
Yeah, it's given me a +2 wisdom, resistance to cold.
That'll be a +2 wisdom
Okay.
there, Bob.
What else you got? You got the wraps. You got the amulet.
He's got the
Did you
butt
have
plug of the
anything
sand.
else?
Bracers.
What were the bracers doing for you? I
Wow.
thought those gave you wisdom as well.
Mm-mm. +2 con
Plus 2 con.
and resistance to cold.
A level 5 magic missile.
So
That's pretty
I think
dope.
what I was
That's
gonna do is
really
see
good.
Throws, yeah.
if you
I mean,
wanted,
what'd you roll when
because you don't
Those
wear
are
armor and
6.
stuff.
You rolled
So
it like 8 times, right? Yeah.
if you want, let me see.
Why you
Level
wear the
6 was
robe,
8d8.
you can use an action
Are there
either
any belts?
to enter a plane
Where's that Vorpal table?
along
Like?
with everything you were
Yeah.
carrying. You remain there as an action.
But I mean, you can use that
okay.
magical
That's
cord
actually
to
pretty
try for
nice. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's a
Magical
really cool
what?
item.
You can use that magical cord to probably make
the armor
one.
he
Try
gave
to.
that I got. It's gonna give
Magical
me
core. Oh,
Yeah.
is that what
dark
that is?
vision,
The elemental cord.
and
yeah.
it's gonna give
It's basically-
me a flying ability.
So it's basically going to be a
like
upgrade
while I wear
item.
it, so
You can expend it to upgrade something normal to magical, or take a magical item from like a +1 to a +2, and possibly give it like maybe some extra abilities and stuff. So, I was gonna see about either giving you like a belt or a sash, but if you want, I can give you actually an amulet that has the symbol of your monastery on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, basically, it will give you like the +2 wisdom. If you want, I think I was gonna keep the +2 wisdom. Lose the frost resist. Let me give you. It'll give you a +2 wisdom and
plus
That
1
was
AC.
that.
let me a D4.
That was that. I had it kept it in my.
Yeah. You don't have this though.
No, unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no, that's just it's freaking sick.
1.
1. It'll give you 1 extra key point and +1 to saves.
That's nice.
Like a ring of protection.
Yeah.
Because I already have a ring of protection.
Yeah. Now, basically,
Well,
this will
essentially
replace that item, but it'll end up being. It'll give you.
Are you sure you don't want to give me the Staff of the Magi?
Yeah, no. Not right now, but you find like a dragon horde or something, you never know.
And then it turns
Yeah,
into
but no,
a
we'll just
table
basically
again.
have it replace your wisdom amulet. So it'll give you 2 to your wisdom, 1 to saves, and it'll give you 1 more key point that you can use.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's got the symbol of like your monastery, the monastery that brought you up and everything. It's got that on it.
Oh shit.
So, yeah. So you got that. You got that. You got that.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me what mine does though. I know what it does, but
Yeah,
they
but-
don't know.
So
You
the
identified it,
so the
though,
image.
Well, I was gonna do that, but you
Yeah,
also
this-
were gonna give me a name, so I was gonna write that down first. I didn't know if you
Yeah.
found that. So
The image faded and this appeared in its place where it
Yeah.
was. Okay.
Yeah, this appeared like in the frame of the mirror, and then it fell just in front of you. Where's my other book? I'll end up giving you a name because I
Okay.
can't.
So does that stack with the Ring of Protection?
No,
Plus
but it'll
one
basically
save.
replace it.
I also will examine the armor too, by the way.
So that way, because you can only. That'll give you 2 attuned items, and we're doing that limit of like 2 attuned and 1 non-attuned.
I'm gonna take off
So
the
basically,
carpet.
you can chuck
Alright,
the Ring of
so-
Protection.
Okay. Yeah, because I have the Ring of Spell Turning as well.
Yeah. So you can chuck the Ring of Protection. This will take its place and give you the extra key and the 2 to Wisdom.
Okay, so I'm losing Frost, Cold Resist.
Well, you can still keep that amulet like in
With
your
you,
pack. You
it
just
just-
can't wear them all at the same time.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No. But +1 to save and +1 to keep. So basically, it's replacing 2 magic items.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And the core, and this is something, so the core, this is what the alchemist that sent you guys to this tower sent you to come get, is this core. Because you can take it to him, Dr. What was it, McMorning?
Yeah.
The alchemist McMorning, this is what he sent you to get. So he can take this core, and either if you have something unmagical you want to make magical, it'll turn it magical. And
There you
then
go.
if you have something
Table egg.
magical, it'll bump it up to the next strength level. So if you got a +1 sword, it'll turn it into
Per
+2.
person.
Yeah.
You
Like,
have an
you
orb
can
that you can
use
do it with.
one-
One for your stuff. He's got one, and then
Yeah,
I have
you
one.
each have
Oh,
one
okay. So
core.
per. Okay.
It's not
one.
one orb does one per person.
Yeah,
It's
no.
one orb per
It's one orb,
person.
2 and
Right,
an
one.
item.
That's what
So
he
what
did.
if I get it to have him upgrade my
highly
Raps
recommend
of the
doing that
Elements?
too.
What would
What
that
are
do
your
to
2
it?
legacy items that you wrote to get
Basically,
down? Did
you
you give
can
him a list
have
of
it bump
legacy
up, so it'll
items,
be
like
like a
items that you
+2.
wanted? Like
So
he asked
we'll
at
go
the
from a
beginning, he
+1
asked
item
everybody
to
to give
no.
us 3
+2
things.
items. And
Okay,
then
so
if
he's
you want to
probably just
shoot
doing
for
written stuff.
like
for you.
something extra
But I've
added
got,
to it, you can roll percentage
items that
for
I got from him for
McMorning's
when I
opportunity to be able to add something extra. So maybe
So I got a
You know,
+1
you wanna
one, I got a
add,
+1 set of
I'm
weapons, and
either
I got a
gonna
ring
put
of
it-
earth
protection.
element
I'm gonna put either
damage
on my armor or
to.
sword.
I might do it on ring of protection.
I mean, you can try for Vorpal. It's going to be like a 1% chance,
That might be the best.
but you can try to get him to add maybe earth, acid damage or not acid. I don't know if that would be earth, like earth and damage to your punches in addition to the +2.
Okay.
So there's a percentage chance he could do that. Or let's say you've got an armor and you want to bump it up to the next one. You know, you
Well,
want
Could I
don't
bump a
wear
ring of
armor,
protection?
yeah. Let's say for the wraps. So the wraps are like clothing. So let's say if you wanted to add resistance to certain earth damage, you can have him percentage chance roll to see about adding that resistance to it.
Okay.
You know, in addition to making it a +2 item. So you've got some wiggle room on what you guys want to do on that end.
Where are
What were you saying?
I was gonna see, would I be if I got a +1 ring of protection, would I be able to bump that to a 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it would be a +2 ring protection. It would be 2 to saves.
I want to examine the armor that popped out of my thing.
Okay.
Since I
Roll me Arcana.
Arcana.
So
Can I do guidance
do
on
I see
myself
any
too?
of them at this point?
Can I keep this roll for my Vorpal?
Sure.
18. 18 for Arcana.
18. Okay. So it is a family heirloom because it has the symbols of the group that you follow. I
What
can't
would I rather
remember the
+1 to AC
Oh,
and
the
saves, or +1 to
Capitanalak
attack?
clan. Yeah.
yeah. So the clan, the
Yeah,
clan
clan
that
is
you
the thing, yeah.
follow.
Right?
I
What's your AC
think, let me
now?
see,
16?
I made it it's a chest plate.
Yeah.
That's pretty low.
I thought you were saying the breastplate
Yeah,
because it's the
probably.
one that,
Yeah,
that takes the stealth disadvantage off.
So it's a +1 breastplate.
You're never gonna have great AC. You shouldn't be in a fight close
It
enough.
has
every
an
action you should
extra-
take should be getting
Like it
out
has
of
a
a
pretty
fight.
powerful extra function
But
to
the
it.
saves.
Mhm.
Plus one
What
to
that
save
is, you're not
saves
able
is
to
pretty
discern. Just you're not great with Arcana kind of stuff.
But I don't know what.
But you can tell that it's
would be
a
plus
chest
10,
plate plus
which
two,
is
plus
nice.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
+1 chest plate. It
Do I see any
has
discernible
slits in the back of it,
Okay.
like just a couple of small slits. They don't really.
Like right around the shoulder blade area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has those. You can't really. They're not like integrity damage or anything like that. It seems like they were built
with it.
that in mind.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Well, then, what I'm just going to go ahead and do then is I'm going to undon the armor that I have, and I'm going to put that on.
Okay. When you put that on, you get like this kind of wave of, like a wave of ferociousness that comes over you for a second. So you know you can do some stuff. What it is that you can do with it, you don't know yet.
But if only you knew a wizard that would be able to tell you exactly what you can do with that as soon as you found him.
Yeah. Were you doing any?
I'm in an emotional state right now.
Okay.
I'm in an emotional state now. Leave me alone.
As everybody,
No, you good.
gains their items,
Try it out. You know.
and as you all, gain your items, the black mist dome that's covering each one of you starts at the top and it starts to dissipate. And as it dissipates, you guys find yourself all in a room together. All at the different corners here. These two are over there.
Why is you always lay him down?
Yeah.
Are they unconscious?
Yeah, they're unconscious.
Can we retie their legs together? Like
Are their legs still tied together?
No. Nope. Now it looks like the point where you guys tied them together, like right at the midsection, like it looks like it would shear through, but like not by a weapon. Like it just looks like it was just dimensionally cut.
Oh.
But they still have
They were cut at the atomic
ropes
level.
and stuff on them.
Sonic boom.
So yes. So you look at them; they're unconscious, but you see that their clothes have like little tears and stuff in them. Like they look like they've been in like they were in a wind tunnel. Like someone just threw them into a wind tunnel.
Nice.
Ha!
You've got a little bit of sand on you. You've got some singes, a little bit, not much, because you really weren't.
I really didn't take a ton of damage from that.
Mm-mm.
Maybe like 20, maybe total.
You took like what, 9 fire damage. That was like
I'm at 85 of 102, so 17.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you took like a couple points. Not much. Just
The only reason I took
some robes that you had on you were a little bit more singed than they were before.
Yeah, I took the carpet off.
And you're
And
wearing
I
the robe.
put the robe over top of it.
Okay.
And then, but it requires attunement, so I'm not attuned yet.
It takes an
Yeah,
hour.
not
Is that in a next long rest?
Yeah. Well, you guys wouldn't be able to get a long rest.
No, I'm
just
just saying
yet.
at the next.
Yeah.
For-
Yeah, a
just
little
remind
time
me.
you guys will be able to do that. And then, Adam, you can just see that he's just like soaking wet. He's just like dripping. But he's also wearing shiny new armor. So.
I'll go to the wizard. Hey, can you look at this for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a couple minutes looking at it.
Okay. So you cast Identify on it. Which book was the Dragonborn stuff in? Was that Xanthar's? Or was that?
You're talking about
No,
the
that was Sword Coast, wasn't it?
Sorkos had a lot of the
flight
histories in
and all
there.
that- Well, no.
No, the flight was you and me. Just
No,
that was
the
a
feral, where you could do. There was like the feral dragonborn stuff.
no, that was the tiefling. The other one was a subclass thing that someone wrote. There was like an Unearthed Arcana thing that I showed you.
I thought there was one in one of the books.
I-
I'll have to look it up.
I don't think there was anything like that in the books, but I'll
Yeah.
show you where we got the original idea from.
Yeah.
Because I think.
But we'll
pretty sure
go
I
over
saw
that.
the papers.
We'll
Yeah.
go over that later on. But basically, so as you go and cast that on it, you get a very like odd energy pulse coming from it when you do the identify. And basically, with this armor, you have 2 charges to it, to where you can either activate it, and I was gonna say 2 charges. Each charge will last 30 minutes, and you can activate Dark Vision for 30 minutes, Flight for 30 minutes, or you can do Feral Claws. So basically your hands become... Okay. Or your hands become like clawed, to where you can slash people. You can do weapon attacks with your hands.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
So
what else? What's going on?
So you
we're all in the
guys-
same room?
yeah, so the smoke dissipates. You guys are in the same room. You went and identified his armor. You guys find yourself in what looks like one of the safe rooms.
Okay.
There's a door right over here behind where Mark's standing, and there is a large double door that's kind of propped open. It's got some rope coming over the top edge of it, and you guys can see outside, and you guys are in the first room that you guys walked in with the little stairs and everything to this entire tower.
Okay.
No word from the announcer?
No.
I would like to walk out the door.
Okay, I'll walk out the door too.
I don't know. I think the frog hemoth was tougher than the elemental fight.
So as you guys walk out the door,
Parking is a pain.
I'm assuming you guys are gonna drag the other two along.
We'll tie their feet together again and drag them.
Okay.
Same as we usually do.
Can't we? Do we got like a portable hole or a bag of holding or something we can just put these guys in?
No,
Yeah.
he never
Oh,
gave
nope.
us one.
Nope. The you guys know about the orb with the pocket dimension. It doesn't work here. It doesn't activate. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to drag them all the way back to the Alchemist Tower. The
Well,
Alchemist.
I do
Portals.
not have to. I can leave them right here on the footsteps.
Yep.
I'm not emotionally connected.
I'm not. I just find it entertaining the
I mean,
shit that he does
I-
to Vincent and
I'm
Brandon's.
lawful neutral. I don't care about these guys.
It's whatever. So, but as you guys walk out the door, and you guys get outside, are you guys just gonna push them outside or just leave them in the room?
We'll roll them outside, I guess.
Okay. So you guys roll them out the front door, and as you guys do that, like they go bumping down the steps. It was only like 3 steps coming in here.
Yeah.
So you just roll down the steps and just flop onto the ground. As you guys go out the door, you hear this odd song saying "We're the Champions," like playing behind you.
Champions.
And as you guys do that, the doors close for a second.
Uh-huh.
And then they swing open real loud, and you can see in, and there's a bunch of like people in seating. Like it looks like a giant stadium now that's inside the door. It looks like a stadium that's bigger than the tower. It's like it looks bigger than
Is there
that room.
concessions?
No, well, give me
I mean,
perception.
because I might go back in and get some concessions.
I'll cast guidance on him.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you get a D4 with that.
All right. Let's see.
He's actually gonna roll this. Yay!
Yep.
I haven't cast guidance in like.
You said
forever.
perception, right?
Yes.
How bad?
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Plus your 2.
No,
Plus 5 makes 9.
not that you can see. You can kind of see. So the crowd is filled with a whole bunch of like kobolds. There's a bunch of
Hey,
little.
didn't we promise to kill the announcer?
Someone did. I don't remember who it was, but I think someone did. I want to say it was
I think so.
Brandon.
Actually, from the side of the door, this one little kobold, and he's wearing like a little like odd suit that has like a little tie, and he's coming around. He's got this
Oh,
little thing in his
God, here's
hand,
the
and he's like,
announcer.
"Oh, the champions leave the tower. They took down the elementals. Saw some strange things with people being stabbed. That was kind of deranged, but entertaining at the same time. The champions are now leaving. Thank you all for enjoying this time."
I'm gonna chuck a rock at him before he finishes it.
No, I'm gonna walk.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna walk up. I'll let him do this first, and I'm gonna have my shot at him.
Boom.
Crit.
No, 22.
So you sling this rock at him, and as it gets to the doorway entrance, you see it hit and just fall to the ground, and you see just like this wave of energy that's just covering the whole door. And he's like, "Oh, that was a great shot. I like that. Try it again. Hit me in the butt? No? Yes?"
I want to try to walk through. I want to see if like
So
I
the
could.
little kobold turns around. He's like wiggling
Tom-
his little tail.
Can I walk through that?
I really
Shield
wanna
or
kill
not?
that guy.
So as you get to the doorway, like you try to walk, it's like,
I wasn't gonna walk into it. I was gonna walk and like, cause I saw the rock hit and like see if I could move through it.
no. No, like you put your hands on it and it's like there's a wall
Okay.
of force there. But no, so the little announcer, he's just
Can I cast command on him?
Do you want?
So I have
See if I
access
have
to
it.
teleportation circle now. But
If I have it, that'd be fun. Because I would.
Nowhere anymore.
Nope, I actually don't have it. I would have said. I would have pointed to the microphone and said swallow.
Choke on it. But no, he basically just announces you off, and he's like, "Oh, until we see you all again, this is whatever."
Douchebag McDouche.
Douchebag Dickerson.
Hey, Kobold Mick Louderson. I don't know.
Tits McGee.
He's like, "We're gonna sign off. Thank you all for watching the entertainment and then joining us. We will see you all later on."
He says,
Signing
"This
off.
has been Chaotic Beagle Entertainment."
Chaotic Beagle
Yes, we'll
Entertainment.
do it. But as he does that, he turns and he starts walking back like towards the middle of like the giant arena, and the doors just close. That's it. So you guys are outside. Tower's closed up. The other two are on the ground. What time is it? It's 8:30.
Not yet.
So
Start heading back to McMorning, I guess.
yeah, I was gonna say, you guys know basically just heading straight out from the door is gonna take you back to the direction that you guys came, because the direction you came was straight to the door. So from the door leaving, just straight, you'll get back to McMorning's castle, his fortress there. So with that, you all give me.
Nope.
Where is my
Nope.
list? Not that one.
That's the word.
Let's see, what's on here? We'll just bypass all that. So, on the way back, so you guys do notice, the other two are knocked out. You guys taking them or leaving them here?
No,
I guess
we'll
we'll
take 'em.
take them.
You can leave them.
We'll take them.
I mean, they're going to
I
serve
wanna-
no purpose.
I
This
kind
is
of want
what
to
I'm
leave him
getting
and see
at.
what happens to him.
Leave them. I mean, it's up to
Well,
you
okay,
guys.
okay. Why don't we take Brandon and leave Vincent?
I
Because
mean,
they both missed.
are either of them
It's
going
like
to
pretty
show
ugly.
up to a game again?
Should.
Brandon's probably going
Because
to do a lot
otherwise,
more
I hate
remotely.
doing all these scenarios with them passed out on the ground.
Yeah.
Brandon will play remotely. He might not come
Yeah.
here, but he'll play. He'll
Don't worry
definitely
about
play
that.
more
I'll take care of
remotely.
that.
Vincent,
I mean, if you want to leave
who
him, you can
knows?
leave.
I
I'll
don't
take
know
care of it.
anymore with
Okay.
him.
You don't have to worry about dragging them along.
Yeah, all right,
If you guys
whatever.
want to, great.
I have a
If
plus
not,
0
I
to
can
strength.
take care
I
of
am not carrying their ass.
it. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
take care of it. Don't worry about all that.
Yeah, we're going to leave them.
Okay,
right.
then we'll just leave him.
Okay. So,
Because frankly, I'm kind of tired of dealing with that stuff.
yeah, and like I said, this is so the way this will work out, just to kind of cut everything down. You guys are going to travel back. You're going to see, kind of like you guys saw on the way here, there's going to be a couple of portals open up, just strange monsters coming through. They'll come into view and then disappear. Just a bunch of stuff like that. You guys don't really encounter any combat on the way back.
Now, I
So-
assume we're getting rest during this travel back too.
Not yet.
Okay.
Probably close to getting back to McMorning's. You guys have spent enough time where you could probably rest when you get there
Okay.
and get a full long rest.
And get the benefits of the rest or
Yeah,
not? Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So really, once you get back to McMorning's, you guys go and talk with him, and he's elated to find out that you guys were able to get the upgrade items. So we'll figure it all out later on. But what you guys want to do as far as your upgrades, as far as the items, because this is what he told you guys that you need to get. So in between now and the next play session, we'll do the upgrades, so you guys will have those available. We'll do all those rolls. After that, so at the start of the next play session, basically McMorning's going to be able to open up a portal back to Faerun.
Okay.
So he is going to open that portal up and send you guys back.
Okay, so we died, and that's how we came to this realm.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you guys died, and
Was
the
it
book.
Dragon attack or something?
Kind of. It was Tiamat.
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
it was
in
those
that
main
town.
people,
Yeah, you were in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
You guys were in Waterdeep, and
So they probably think we're all dead.
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless it's also a time lapse too. We could appear and be like right.
Because
When something
when you
happens,
guys did that fight, you felt an odd energy take place, like you were put in a pocket dimension for a short time. So there's no telling what
How time.
how time has passed, because you're in the temporal zone, so it's all wonky there anyway.
Okay.
So he's going to be able to open a portal for you all to go back to Waterdeep. Now, if it's a day later, 10 minutes later, a day prior, you guys really won't figure that out till next time we play. But he'll open that portal, you guys will be able to return to Waterdeep, and then, we'll just continue on from there. But, we'll do the rolls and figure out all the magical item stuff later on. But, yeah, so we'll do that, and basically, these two, don't worry about them, I'll fix them up. If they're here for the next one, I'll figure it out. If not, then I'll figure that out too. But yeah, you guys will be able to.
But they're not going to get the upgrades, right?
No, they've got stuff as well. So we'll figure that out later on. But yeah, he'll be able to open a portal and send you guys back to Waterdeep.
Are you gonna do level ups before the next?
Yes. So we'll do that as well.
Next time, or
Well, if you want.
Well, we'll do it in between.
Okay.
Send me your all's level with your XP amounts. And next, at the next play session for this, you guys will be set. You'll know where you're at. You'll know your levels. You can do all your upgrades and everything, and we'll just go from there. So, yep, that's it. So that'll finish up tonight. And then, yep. So that is all we have. Thank you all for joining me. This is Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment. Hit the notifications. Join us some more. We'll play some more on this. We will see about doing some one-shots. We're going to do some magic play. I got some videos up on YouTube. Check those out. Love for y'all to join us. So thank y'all for being here tonight. And we'll talk with y'all later on. Have a good Monday.